How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review another movie. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a Gary Marshall's movie, man. Of course, he's made other movies of self-holiday movies titled Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, and now he moves on to Mother's Day. This movie stars Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis, Julia Roberts, Kate Hudson, many more actors and actresses, man, Timothy Olyphant. A lot of okay or either good or, actors in here. It's been a long time since I've seen Valentine's Day or New Year's Eve. I believe Bradley Cooper came out in one of them. George Lopez came out in another one. A lot of stars have been in here. Robert De Niro in other movies. So, Gary Marshall, man. I'm not a big fan of these holiday movies, and honestly, I was like looking forward to this movie a little bit, not like where I was like 100% yeah, but I was like, alright, the previews looked alright, I like Jason Sudeikis. I don't think he's an amazing actor or anything like that, but I do enjoy my little Jason Sudeikis villain. He's really funny at times. I'm not a big fan of Jennifer Aniston, man, but slightly she was really actually good in this movie at times. So this is a non-spoiler review. I'm just going to give you the pros, the good stuff, the cons, the bad stuff, tell you my final score on whether or not you should go check this movie out in theaters, wait for rental, or maybe just never see this movie at all. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's my non-spoiler review for Mother's Day. Off to the pros, man. There are a few funny scenes in here, not where I laughed my, butt off the whole movie. But yeah, there's a few little funny, haha little scenes going on, some cute little moments. But I think the real laughter that really came out of this movie for me was Kate Hudson's character, her parents, which they were racist people from Texas, which I'm from Texas. It's kind of weird now thinking about that. But either way, they're, full on, there, and the two parents, of course, I think they're the ones that really brought me the most laughter, and they were offensive at times, honestly. I was like, okay, that's a little bit too far every now and then, but it was very funny with their characters, where those were probably one of my two favorite characters. And the reason, Jennifer Aniston, again, I'm not a big fan of her, but she did do a okay or good job in this movie, because she was basically really, out of the whole movie, the only mother per se, as in like she was taking care of her mom, and mom's having I agree, Mother's Day, man, it's coming up this Sunday. It's a big deal, man, and they make it a huge deal in this movie where it's like freaking Christmas or something. Like, what are you gonna do for Mother's Day? What are you like? It's not that big, but it is big enough where you're like, yeah, your mom does so much. A mother's love, that's all that matters to a child. The mom is the protector, the mama bear, that's what it goes, man. Forget dad put it aside, but the mom. And the thing is, Jennifer Aniston did an awesome job actually portraying a busy mom, a mom that's, trying to get work done or do work, and then she's trying, like, mom, and she's trying to do everything, man, and she's doing this, she's doing that, and it actually kind of just reminded me of sometimes my mom or stuff like that, where it kind of relates to the on-screen stuff and everything. So I was like, hey, Jennifer Aniston did a really good job playing under pressure, because I'm assuming she's actually a real mom in real life, so everyone has that experience, and actually her on screen wasn't that bad, man. And also with Jason Sudeikis, kind of that, it was awkward having them reunited, because their characters kind of don't really ever clash, as in like, hey, they don't, like, there's no, like, real interest to talk between them, man. Honestly, Jennifer Aniston is a little weird in this movie, and I do enjoy Jason Sudeikis in this movie. I like the beard he put on, but there's too many characters in these movies. Too many characters. I would have just enjoyed if they would have just done Jason Sudeikis, maybe just Jennifer Aniston, Kate Hudson, but there was another couple, and the guy was British, and he was a comedian, and it was funny. He was a funny guy in there, but that whole storyline there, it was so just not needed. You didn't have to put that in there. Really, can we just focus? I don't even know who that guy is. Can we just put it on like Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, Kate Hudson at least, and just have them there? I would have at least not have had those 3, 4, 5 extra characters in the movie. You could have just put them to the side. This is my baby. I'm at the comedy center. It's just, I don't do that, man. Either way, Jennifer Aniston, she was okay in there. Jason Sudeikis, another pro. He was funny in a few scenes, and I like how he was a coach, and how the storyline they gave him. But of course, it kind of just, his daughter and the storyline ruins other parts of the movie, and I'll get to that in my cons, but like I said, Jennifer Aniston was okay in here, man. Jason Sudeikis was an okay add-on as well. A few funny scenes every now and then. Kate Hudson didn't do a bad job, actually. Kate Hudson reminds me a lot like Blake Lively. She really does look like Blake Lively. I was like, oh, shit, that Blake Lively? No, it's Kate Hudson, man. So, it's kind of weird how they do kind of sort of look alike. So, I was like, Kate Hudson, she didn't do a good job, but she did, like, alright, it was watchable on screen, you know what I'm saying? So, not so bad with Kate Hudson, but again, her parents are the reason, like, I laughed a lot during the movie. On to the cons we go. Most of the characters are just plain cliched or stupid or not needed, because there are a lot. There may be over maybe like 10 characters that, like, in this movie that they focus on, man. And it's just not, it doesn't work. It doesn't work with what they try to do in the storyline. Then you have Timothy Olyphant, and then, like, now he has a wife, and that's another thing. I love Timothy Olyphant, man. I truly do, and I love it when he comes out in movies, but sometimes he just picks bad movies. Timothy Olyphant, he's such a jerk in this film. Like, he is a jerk in this film, and when he's, like, talking to Jennifer Aniston and stuff, it's almost like she doesn't see him as a jerk where they're just kind of like playing around, but he's a jerk in this film. He's a douche at times, and I don't know why she doesn't complain about it, or there's nothing, like, he's a full-on douche at times, man, and I feel like nobody pays attention that he's a douche. He's just kind of like, ha, funny, like, no, he's being a dick, man. So that was sort of the problem within the movie. And I like Timothy Olyphant in this movie at times. He was pretty cool to see. And like, Timothy Olyphant, dude, finally, not Justified anymore. He's not Raylan Givens and all that. So now he's somebody else. So that's pretty cool to see him in a movie. But bad movie to pick, my friend. Like I said, again, most characters, that whole British man who was dating the girl and they had a baby and all that was just not necessary whatsoever. And especially, it felt long, the pacing of the movie, and towards the end of the movie, you're like, oh, you're gonna cut off here? You gonna cut off there? And no, they just keep on going, and then they show Julia Roberts stuff. And Julia Roberts, I did like her look, and I didn't like the wig was alright. I mean, it's not like, it's still watchable, her scenes. All she does, she's really there just to be like, smile, 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 talk, paycheck. That's basically all she's there for. But I'm not a big fan of Julia Roberts, but I don't dislike her. I do think she's actually pretty beautiful in this movie, man. She really is. I like her lips, but she is what she is in this movie. She does a few cool things. It's not like the scenes that are watchable. It's not like it's like, but this movie, a lot of this scene, like 85 or 90% of this movie is just cringe-worthy stuff. I mean, there's some stupid decisions in this movie. Really some stupid things with Jason Sudeikis' daughter in the movie. Like, the whole dating and everything. And I get the whole coming of age, but the boy, dude, he didn't seem interested whatsoever. He was just kind of like, hey, yeah, just like, like that really, like, I'm just gonna say, like, that really redhead, white kid just there. I don't know. It was something else, dude. This is not it's not a good movie, dude. It's not even an okay movie. At times, I would say it's like mediocre. It's a mediocre film, man. I wouldn't watch this film in theaters. No. Don't watch this film in theaters. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't even really recommend renting it. If you see the trailers, and if you like Valentine's Day, if you like New Year's Eve, then maybe check out this movie, but don't see it in theaters, man. Wait for rental. Wait for rental at least, because it may be on my top 10 worst films of the year list, but probably in the dishonorable mentions at most. It was bad. Yeah, a few funny scenes. Some of the actors were okay. The storyline's still bad. Most of the acting's still bad. The storyline of the characters and everything. So it just never really worked out in the end, and it was a disaster, pretty much. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to end up giving Mother's Day a 4.3 out of a 10. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think about the movie, or whether you've seen it, or whether you're not going to see it, or now you're going to see it. Just tell me what you guys think about Mother's Day and all. And do you think Gary Marshall should stop making films about the holidays that only, and I'm sorry to say this, and you may be one of them, but older women go see. Basically, older women go see these movies, most of the time. So, I was filled in a room with older women. I have nothing wrong with that. It's just like Magic Mike XXL. Just like that. But it's a holiday movie. Okay. And it didn't even release on Mother's Day. It released a week before. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to like, comment, and share the video. Also, hit that subscribe button for more. Until next time, my friends, bye-bye.